Hello everyone, and we're working on the transfer process. At this, we're getting more and more exact, more and more specific. At this point in the process, if we were in the classroom, I would really get an intuitive sense of how things were going. Do we need to take a break? Do we need to keep going? Get more specific. Do I need to give you examples of other people that I've worked with who have had success with this process? And the reason I say all that is because it's tough to do. I realize that what you're doing right now, if you're doing this at home, is not easy. And I know that. And I invite you to play the videos over and over, and I invite you to contact me. I haven't figured out which way we're going to go on the contact email address or whatever, but certainly I'm taping this on Vidler. You can always leave me a message on Vidler, and I'll get it in whichever email address I put into Vidler at that time. So it it can happen. So know that I have the sense to know that, okay, this is getting tough. Maybe you need a break. Maybe you need something. You need some levity. You need to tell a joke or something. I get it. For the sake of the video clip, I'm going to just keep going for now. But I will later give you examples of people I've worked with. So we talked about your boss. Your boss moved his or her arm, right arm, open hand, said an exact phrase, Jim, what are your sales? What's your forecast for the next month's sales? Something like that. And obviously I'm not doing it exactly in this clip. You get what I'm saying. Exactly, exactly. Tone of voice, you know, did he pose it as a question? Was it a statement? Exactly, exactly. Okay, good. So then it's your turn. He's posed the question. Now it's your turn to respond. Okay. What happens? How long is it until you respond? What's going on with you in that moment between his ending his sentence and your first word? Like literally, what's going on? Remember I said in an earlier clip, what I'm looking for happens outside of time. And I'm not joking with that. I mean it. This class gets easier later, by the way. This is the tough part. This is where you're learning something brand new. And like I said, the farther down you drill, the better chance you have of having something cool happen in your life. So it's up to you. You can blow this off. You can do more, whatever you want. So, um, so you might turn to me in disbelief that I would ask a question about what happened in between the space of the last word he said and the first word you said. And my experience is you probably would just be speechless at that moment, right? But I'm trying to get you to drill down. I'm trying to get you to experience, relive it. If you're speechless, if you're sitting there looking at me, speechless, and the classroom's quiet, what you're most likely doing at that moment is you're really reliving that experience more specifically than you have since the day you had it. You're living it right then. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to be reliving it. I want you to re-experience it. Now, we're up to 4 minutes again, so I may have to stop yet again before I get to the next little conclusion, or little comment or point I want to make. So let's stop. So bear with me here. Take a break if you want, but come back.